Hey, Minecrafters, guess what? It's time for another episode of KimiseCraft. Woo! I hope everybody's doing well today. I'm excited for us to work on a new project and get things going. So what's all going on today? Well, it's going to be a pretty interesting day. We've got this, last episode we had a lot of fun. We made a new kelp farm and we went ahead and made a new ship. And I've got something to show you that I've kind of been working offline because we've got a big project today that we're going to start working on. And let me show you what it is. Oh yes, do you see that? Do you see that big thing of glass up there? Let's go get a closer look. Okay, so offline, what I did is I went ahead and sketched out a large globe because I want to work on our first, I guess we're going to call this sculpture. Yeah, our first sculpture for our base. One of the things I really want to try doing this season, right there, is I wanted to have different sculptures and stuff all around the base, fountains and stuff, because that's one of the things you find in a lot of cities and locations and stuff. Now I'll be honest with you, that turned out a little bit larger than I was thinking, but I think it's going to work out really quick. So what are we going to do here? Well, what I did is I used glass to make a huge spear, and I went ahead and did it at 31 across and 31 high. So it's an exact spear, 31 blocks across, 31 blocks high. Okay. Now, what are we going to do? Well, we're going to do a few things. First off, you see this rock formation right here? Okay, you know what? Yeah, we're going to go back we're going to go set our goals here in a second. That rock formation right there, what we're going to do is we're going to create a hand. I'm not sure how I'm going to do that because I've never sculpted a hand before. But we're going to have a hand coming up out of that rock formation and holding this globe up. And yes, you heard me say the word globe. This is going to be a globe. So we're going to fill this all in. We're going to put some ice caps at the top and at the bottom. We are going to go ahead and put a big ocean in there, and we're going to put some landforms, and we're going to create ourselves a globe. And I think it's going to be exciting. I'm going to need a lot, and I think I'm going to use, I'm going to use wool because that's the most readily available resource to us right now. But I think it's going to be totally awesome once we get it all done, and it's going to look really, really, really cool. So that's going to be our first main goal today is we're going to work on this globe and see how far we got. We want to sculpt the hand out and we want to actually make the globe inside. And that's going to take a while. So let's go ahead, like we do at the beginning of every video this season, and let's go ahead and set our goals. So last week, yes, we completed that kelp farm. Boom, done. We finished the outside of the trading hall. Yep, I mean, there's still some more to be done, but we'll get that. Today, we are going to do create globe sculpture. There we go. So that's going to be the big goal for today. Now that's a pretty big project. So what I'm going to do is we're going to go ahead and leave it at one goal for today. Okay, and we are going to then focus on getting that done, because that's going to take a lot of work. Now, between now and when this video goes out, there's going to be a live stream at some point. So just a reminder to everybody, I do stream live on Twitch with Minecraft twice a week. So if you like the Let's Play and you want to see me actually working live on some of this stuff as we're working, catch those live streams both on Sunday afternoons and on Friday afternoons. I would love to have you guys in there. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to start collecting some wool, which means I think I'm just going to go to the wool shop and buy a bunch of wool. Okay, in fact, let's go get that wool box I left up here. There it is. Okay, and this already has some of the wool that we're going to need because we're definitely going to need some white, definitely going to need some blue, but I'm going to need a whole lot more blue, really a lot more blue. The white might be enough, but the blue's not. And I'm going to need some greens and browns too. So we got to go to the wool shop and we have to collect that. And I was over at the shopping district just a little bit ago, and success, I sold another elytra, 15 more diamonds in the thing, so that's going to be awesome. That's going to help me pay for all this wool that we got to go get. So let's go ahead and head over there right now and let's see what's in stock. Hey guys, we're in the shopping district. I already cleared out my shop, so I already know what I made in. But check it out, it's really starting to get there. I can't wait to see what this shop is going to be. I really need to make that ink shop because I've got that supply of ink coming in, and that's been really good. I've been trading it to some of my librarians for diamonds and stuff, so I'm pretty excited about that. But that's going to have to be for another day. What we're interested in today is we are interested in wool. Well, okay, let's go right up here to the wool. Okay, 8-bit kid, just got her kelp farm going, so that's what she's going to use as fuel. Okay, so let's see here. What do we got here? We want to go ahead and get some blue. So let's go ahead and get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blues. 6 blues. Let's get some diamonds out. Here we go. And let's do this thing. She says she has more if I need it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 blues. So 6 blues. There we go. That's going to work. That's probably a majority of what we need. Hopefully we have enough there. Now, while we're here, let's go ahead and grab 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 browns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 browns. Because I think browns are also one that we're going to need quite a bit. Now, so we got blue for the oceans. We got green and brown for land. We've got white for the ice caps. You know, I think we're in good shape right now. So let's go ahead and put my diamonds back there. And I think we're set for this next journey on this next project, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and start getting some work done. I'm going to bring it back once we have accomplished something. This is going to take some time. So whoop-de-doo. I will see you guys here in just a little bit. Hey guys, it's Kimise. I am back and we have accomplished some great things. Now, today is Monday, so it's a day after stream, but I wanted to show you, if you guys are missing my streaming, you're missing some of the great creation moments. So check this out, guys. Check this out. Oh. There we go. Check this out. This is awesome. So during stream, I went ahead and got our globe all worked out. I am very, very proud about how this thing turned out because it looks really great. I mean, it's a little bit bigger than what I was expecting. But you know what? I think it looks really cool. I'm really, really happy of it for my first attempt at a sculpture like this. I think it's so awesome. I mean, you can see the land masses there. You know, like you have a big bay there on that one. That's pretty cool. That one has a mountain range down the center. And, you know, every time I look at it, I say, oh, I didn't know I did that. That's so awesome. Also, my first attempt at a hand, honestly, I mean, you can tell 1, 2, 3, 4, there's your thumb. So I got all the fingers. We got the arm coming out, and it looks, I'm pretty happy with it. I've never done an organic thing like that I thought halfway looked like it was supposed to. And I mean, you know, I think the palm could be worked out a little bit better and everything. But for the most part, I am so stoked with how my hand turned out. It actually looks like fingers holding up a globe. Yeah, so I'm pretty stoked about that. And if you'll notice, I also went ahead and we extended our seawall out and around here because, I mean, if you're going to have such a great statue, you got to have a place where you can come out here and look at it and check it out from the bottom. So I'm pretty stoked with that. What we're going to do is we're going to take away that little island. Of course, we're going to clean up the beacon and everything. But I mean, we finished goal number 1. Now, of course, we did a lot of it during stream, and I'm super stoked with the way it turned out. Check it out. I mean, just all the way around. You can see the different continents and land masses with water. And then on top, we have a big, you know, ice pack and everything. So I'm really stoked with it, guys. Let me know what you think about it in the comments. But, you know, we got to have another. I think we need to do one more thing before we're done with this episode. So let's go ahead and set one more goal down. Well, it's getting dark anyway, so we got to go inside. Let's set one more goal down, and I'm going to help, and you're going to help me here with the pre-planning phases of this. Okay, so here we go. So let's go ahead and grab another sign. And so here's the second goal. So we created our globe sculpture, and I can't be more excited about how that turned out. Now, what we're going to do now is we are going to set the road paths. Okay, so remember, this is kind of like a steampunk area. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be building a big settlement, you know, around this area. And I think I've already alluded to this before. And we're going to have roads going all the way over the places. We're going to have lanterns lighting up the streets. We're going to have carts up and down the streets as well, transferring things. And obviously, we've got to start to find out. We got to start to decide where we're going to put some of the other farms and buildings in our location. So what we're going to do is I went ahead and picked up diorite because I'm not building anything with diorite anymore, and it'd be pretty easy. Well, and at the moment, I mean, we might do a building with some diorite, depending on what the look to it is, you know. But for right now, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and set up some roads. Okay. Now we've got this mountain theme going on. We're going to keep working this. Okay. Now one of the things I want to do, okay, is we're going to go ahead and have a couple systems here, okay? So for instance, we're going to go ahead and have some roads coming down this way, okay? So we're going to set the die right in, and this is going to give us paths. We're going to have a road coming down here, okay? It's going to come beside the big farm building. We're probably going to have to build this out, maybe do another little bit of a seawall here, and it's going to come down this way. Now, we're going to have a portal building of some sort here. I haven't decided what that's going to look like yet, but we're definitely going to have a road that's going to come down here, and it's going to come right across here. So I'm not sure if we're going to lower the area here and let the house be on a... That could look cool. The house be kind of like on a retaining wall area, and you have the road. Oh, that's the way to go with it. Yeah, we're definitely going to be lowering this thing. Okay, so I got some ideas already. Thanks, guys, for the help there. And this road's going to come out this way, and it's going to come down this way. Now, we're going to create an entry building here on this side because we got to have a land entrance to the big trade hall. This is called Trade Mountain. I think that's what we're going to call it. Trade Mountain, in which we have all our villagers. So we're going to create a fascia for a huge building that's built into the stone here. And so we want to have a road that goes there, but we also want to have a road that comes off out in this direction too. Okay, so this road's going to go here. Now we're going to start heading into the actual mountains, which is going to be really cool with this. So for instance, let's see here. Let's go ahead and get up top of this mountain right up here. Okay, you see how this is going? So we've got our road snaking down like here, okay? Now, what I think we're going to do is we're not going to take it to the face. I think what we're going to do is we're going to build a tunnel, okay? Because we look over here, okay? If we look where our road's coming from again, okay? We're going to keep bringing the road down right into here, and we're going to create a tunnel that goes through the mountain here, okay? And it's going to come out right about here, and we're going to bridge it across to that way. And then we're going to have another tunnel that goes off that way, another tunnel that goes off that way, because we're going to use both sides of these mountains to build some really awesome things. And people are going to trade because they're going to be going through the mountains. And what we're going to do is, instead of building big old individual houses, what we're going to do is we're going to have like not cave buildings, but cave homes. So we're going to have these faces built on these caves where these people live. Like we might go ahead and put a whole bunch of, paths up and down the mountains and have like places where people live, homes and stuff inside them, and then different mountain areas are going to have different farms and different buildings. So that is the plan. I've been thinking hard about this for the last few weeks, and I think our first cave, or should I say our first tunnel, okay, that we're going to do with this is going to come right up here. And I think we're going to want to do it at this level right here. Okay, so this is going to take us right in there like that, and we're going to tunnel underneath that mountain. Isn't that exciting? Now, if we come over here, we can also have a path coming here, because I think what we're going to do is we're going to do another retaining wall around over here, and I think we're going to kind of have like, I don't know if you guys, like in California along the coastal highway, you have this really awesome coastal highway that has this really great views of the ocean as you drive by. So we're going to have kind of like a coastal path here, and I want to have a bridge going right across over to that one. And it can go into a tunnel or whatever, but that's what I want to do, is I want a bridge going right across over that. And it's going to be a lot of fun because we're going to make a diagonal bridge. Isn't that cool, guys? So there we go. We got some paths going off there. Now let's go back over here and let's see what we're missing over here. Yeah, we have one more area that we want to go ahead and do, and the road, we want the road also to, so we want that. I think what we're going to do right here is, instead of bringing a road in here, we're not going to bring a road in here, because what I want to do is I want to turn this into a big type of patio. This is going to be like a really big, patio. What do you call that? I think the word is, okay. Anyways, big outdoor open. I don't know. We're going to have trees here, a garden maybe. It's going to be awesome. We're going to have a big fountain here. This is going to kind of be the this is going to be the central plaza of this area, in which we have Rusty Cog Incorporated. We have the we have the smelter, the smelter array, and then we have boss's house right there with the greenhouse. This house is really, I'm loving it. The more I spend time in here, I really do. Now, is it going to be big enough for me, especially with resources and stuff? Long term, I don't think so. But I mean, at this point, you know, I don't want to move out of it. I enjoy it so much. So that's what we're going to do, guys. We've got all these roads to build here, and let's go ahead and let's continue do the pathway. So we said over here we're going to go to a bridge. So let's go ahead and mark it, okay, with our andesite. So basically, we're going to have a bridge coming up over here, and that's going to go into this. And I'm thinking we're going to put a tunnel in, because if we take a look at this mountain, oh, we got to eat, don't we? It's a pretty clear-faced mountain, but what we could do then is we can go ahead and come back out here, right? Because check it out. So we have this really cool thing, and we could have another bridge. So we're going to make a ton of bridges. Okay, let's try to land there. Okay, we're going to make a ton of bridges as we go ahead and start working through this stuff, and I think it's going to be just phenomenal. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and mark this. You know, we're going to come across here, and I say we'll have maybe come through with another tunnel, right? Okay, and then we'll go across here. Yeah, I guess gliding would work. Ha 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 ha. Okay, and then we'll have another bridge over here. You know, the more I start to do start the planning, I almost cannot wait to start digging through this place and creating it, because this is what's going to tie everything together. And then what we can do is in some of these mountains, we can go ahead and start building in our fortress areas, which are going to have like our tree farm, you know, and that's kind of leading us all the way over here to this side. So we build another tunnel in there, okay, and take it out over here. Check it out. We have this really big, nice, well, this is very much gravelly, isn't it? Well, we can decide. I'm not sure which way to go, but it's already starting to take place. I think right down here we're going to make some sort of farm area or something, and we're going to build these big walls that close in the valley as well. So I think that's going to be a really neat place, because I do want to use that. This right here is just too steep, so we're going to have those bridges come through, and then we might even have something come over here, have some sort of special thing that we do with this. Now we do have this valley over here. I'm not sure if we're going to go this far over, because it's already getting a little bit of a distance from our main base, right? Okay, but I haven't decided yet. Now, one of the things I do want to do is I do want to have some sort of, like I said, we're going to tunnel here, okay? So we're going to have a tunnel right here, and we're going to make sure it's low enough it doesn't affect our farm there. And then we're going to have a tunnel that comes out over here. So the tunnel should pop out around here somewhere, okay? And then we might take a tunnel one more time, and that's going to take us to the other side of this, which I believe is, well, yeah, whoosh, is the flower forest. So out over here someplace, we're going to have another tunnel that pops up, and I think we want to frame a really big gate, kind of like a, oh, I don't know, a Lord of the Rings style, you know, more Mines of Moria style gate with a big entrance, you know, and a bridge that comes out. I think that will look pretty awesome, and I believe this is going to be the entrance to the mountain kingdom that we're building, and I think it's going to be so awesome, guys. Okay, well, today turned out to be a planning day. It also turned out to be a sculpture day, so I hope you guys enjoyed the first sculpture we got on. And if you enjoy the content and you like streaming, make sure you try to catch my streams. I do stream 2 days a week on Friday afternoons and on Sunday afternoons. I would love for you guys to hang out with me, give me some advice, give me some direction. So we've made our pathway for the road. So I guess that's going to be one of the next big projects we're getting on, and it's so awesome. But guys, that's all I really have time for today. I thank you so much for hanging out with me on the video. Thank you for the planning. If you have any ideas of what we should do, please go ahead and put it in comments. If you like the video, make sure you hit that like button. Thank you so much. And if you haven't subscribed, guys, please give me a subscription. Really helps out the channel as we grow it, and I do appreciate everybody's effort. So once again, guys, this is Kimise, and I want to say thanks. And you know what? I need to get a... Before we leave, let's go ahead and get a nice selfie of our, of our new globe. Up here. Let's try it up here again. There we go. Nice. Let's just go ahead and get a picture of this. And F5. And then we zip do 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 do. There we go. And then we're going to go some F5 action. There we go. And down. Let's actually hide this stuff. There we go. Guys, thank you so much. This is Kimise. Have a great day.